Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Battle Brothers. This is Crownling RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're supposed to join me today as I try to kill those guys over there. Are they protecting them? Because they should. They definitely should protect them. Although they're also trying to attack us. Things are not looking great. We have a dog, and we're gonna get a dog. Because these guys are a problem. Everything is a problem. Mostly because these guys are shooting our archers in the back. Or rather, they're not shooting them in the back. The archers are in the back and they're being shot at. And I am not a fan of that. So, Knight-at-Arms can't attack anybody, which is a good thing. Oh, our spear wall broke. But that means the cream can attack. 55 misses. Oh. Dog is now... Yeah, spear walls are breaking now. Let's see. So, Pavel. Potential, let's see. 23, 23. Yeah, let's just do the thing. So that is an issue. That is a huge issue. You got a spear wall there. And that is also a huge issue. Very issues. 37. Shield wall. Heimrad, shield wall. And then Fanius. Keep where you are. Things are not looking good. I'll be honest. 29. Misses. Yeah, we need to kill one of them. Seriously. Artkarathu is missing all the shots. That guy's wasting his turn. That guy's not. Shooting our archers again. That thing is brutal. Yeah, we really need to land that shot. 30 off. Okay. Then we're waiting until these guys are not spear walling anymore. That is the problem of reach weapons. They are missing, fortunately. That spear wall should still be up. So that, yeah, they're definitely waiting because of that. Their shield wall is a bit of an issue. What the heck was that? Oh, no, that's the spear. Okay, that's a problem. That is a real problem. Our backline is just devastated. 39, 39. Pavel. Yeah, unfortunately not really landing my shots here. I'm going to keep Fanius up there. Let's see if I can kill this guy. 95. Did not kill that guy. Very, very bad. Waiting with Madlarkin. Elias. Heimrad. Heimrad can't do much. Knight-at-Arms can. Oh, this guy decided that he wants to die. That's fair enough. I want him to die as well. 50% chance landing. And finally they're over here. And they are... Okay, yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Yeah, they broke our lines. Get a dog over there. Oh man, the dog just is not landing. Okay, Madlarkin, what can you do? Destroy armor? Yeah. 58. Oh my god, that armor is gone. And his ankle or something is also gone. What was that? Ankle. It is the ankle. Look at me knowing exactly what's going on. 72% miss, or hit, I should say. I'm just used to it. And we have a bad thing back here. 42. Lands. Dark Arthudo is making up for all the misses before. Okay, 38. Missing. Finally a hit. I don't know what damage that did, but it did. I think it did to their own. Yeah, it's doing to their own. That guy's broken. But so that was a helmet hit, so it's Madlarkin. Okay. Let's see. 50 lens. And then you can do many good things. That guy doesn't have a helmet anymore. I should have attacked you. Let's see. 17. Miss. Yeah, I should have attacked you there. I'm gonna have to pay for it. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to pay for it. An attempt at stun. Doggo is taking damage. That guy is also attacking the dog. And, oh, that's a miss. Pavel is taking some hits. That's Madlarkin over there. And also taking some hits. Oh, dog. Dog didn't die. I can't believe it. Pavel can't fight for very long because he's tired. Heimrad can't fight for very long because he's Heimrad. 71% over here. Very nice. Oh, I shouldn't have pressed F. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. It does, actually. 69. Let's attack down here. Ilias. Can attack twice. Madlarkin. Can only attack once. Oh, misses. Let's see. Fanius. Get some hits in there. Rotation. That dog is gonna die. 59. That's a hit. That's a miss on the back line. I like that. But more importantly, I need that gunner to go down. That gunner's down. I need that gunner to go down. That gunner took a hit. We're very upset about that turn of events. Our dog is alive, though, which is very surprising. I'd love to be able to do something about it. In fact, I can. I can attack the... Oh, yeah, we're overwhelmed. I can attack the archer with Brian. Well, not archer, you know. Let's see what I can do over here. No kills. I mean, yes kills. Oh, my God. Beautiful hits. Oof. Those weapons are so dangerous. Let's see. Can I kill this guy? 6% Othma. Run away. Run away forever. I don't want you dying. Doggo is gone. That guy smirk. Did you see him? See him being all like, oh, my morale. Fortunately, they're missing a lot. All due to the fact that we're actually relatively good at this. Let's see what I can do here. 60%, 95%. That is a kill. I was not expecting that. That is a head that flies over. Over? Sure. Okay, Pavel is basically done for the day. That's where the recover really comes in handy. And in fact, that's where I'm pretty sure I'm going to suffer a lot because I don't have recovers. That is a kill there for Mad Larkin. Things are bad. Oh, things are really bad. Sakrin didn't enjoy that horn blowing. Gearhead is not in a good place right now. Okay, that is a hit. That conscript over there needs to die. I'm gonna try to kill him. 47. That's not very good, actually. So I'm gonna try not to get killed. That's a... yeah. Doggo is still doing his job. Oh, very nice knight at arms there. Oh, that is not very nice at all. Othma can't do much. Let's try to get you up there. Because they don't have the spears that attack at range anymore. As far as I can tell, anyway. Brian is out of armor. You freaking son of a fruffre. Okay. Let's try, let's see, 66. Lands once. Man, that is unlucky. Because morale is going to be very important. Brian, come on. As I said, morale is going to be very important. Brian. Okay, Brian is basically done. He still has some armor, which is a little bit unbelievable. I need to go down there, but I'm so tired. Mad Larkin is. They're not... Okay. I was going to say they're not running away. Man, that sucks. Oh, man, that sucks a lot. Oh, man, that sucks a lot. Okay, clinically cynical. This guy's got armor. You miss. Dog is down there. Oh, man, we're toast. Okay, that guy's fleeing. I'm going to attack you here. I'm actually going to push you away. Because I think that's a lot better. Even though it isn't safe. Oh, fortunately, Pavel. Is that Pavel? Oh, Pavel's going to die. Pavel is toast. Othma, land a shot over there, please. Okay, that's not landing a shot, but sure. Let's wait until he leaves. You can't do anything, so let's wait a little bit. I really needed you to land that shot. I really, really needed it. Fannius is waiting. Brian makes somebody flee. But he's just not. Brian is not. My Larkin goes in here. Misses. So, yeah. Hopefully their morale breaks now. Because if it doesn't... Man, that guy didn't care. If it doesn't... well, bad things. Pavel survives. And, one of them died. That's sucky. I can send Sakrin in to get hit, basically, at this point. Should be able to shoot from there. 72 actually lands a shot. Clinically cynical. Was very brave. 77. Nice. Doggy is going in. That is relatively decent. You can't move. That is not. 52 lands on the shield, and that is a miss, which is very nice. Let's see. 50. Othma is dead. Is done. Let's kill you. Nobody lost morale, but Brian dodged that. And I can't do much else. Okay, that guy's fleeing. Well, that doesn't matter much, because Brian is the issue here. I can't rotate with Brian. Even if I could. 86. Brian, please don't die. Because Brian is going to die. I can't rotate. Oh man, he's exhausted. He only attacked once. Sakrin! I think Brian is not going to die. Clinically cynical. Kills the enemy. Doggo goes in. Bites the enemy's shield. With the teeth. The teeth that the doggo has. Oh man, that was way too risky. I did not appreciate that. That was, in terms of appreciation, that lacked a lot, and I didn't like that. Just it's a matter of damage control, though. A lot of it is damage control, and everybody's very injured, so I think we're good for fights. But we also are good for loot and a little bit of money, not too much. Everybody's really upset with life. We got a handgun. We got a lot of, yeah, basically all their equipment pays for itself. It is good equipment. Sword lance, that's a polearm. What kind of weapon is that? Reap. A sweeping, oh, right. It is the weapon. You know, the one that I don't like, that's the one. That's the weapon. We also have some wrapped southern helmets. Are they better than this? Nomad light helmets. No, they reduce vision. They suck. Man, they suck. We got a lot of these shields, so yay for that. If we need shields, we have shields. Yeah, just... And we also have a level up. Othma. Dutifully leveling up. Not as well as I would want, but... You know... It's fine. And of course, we could have fought that with the companies that are around here and whatnot, but we did not. And we're going through our tools and supplies like nobody's business. And, of course, we're out of them. But it is daytime, which means, hopefully, we'll be able to buy some over here. We also have a temple, which is nice. So, fractured ribs, 240, 160, 110. Yeah, those are all treated, and by the time we're done, it's probably going to be good. What do we have over here? We have a nomad. We have the things that I like. Adventurous noble. I don't have money is what that is. Do they like me? Potentially. Their tools. How many tools do I need? 5 million is what I need, so buy all of them. Do they like me? 13, 33. Yeah, it's not too bad. They don't like me too bad. But we don't have a whole lot of things to sell at the moment. I'm gonna sell the scythes. Sell one of the pole things. We have a two-handed scythe. That is a It's not a longsword, but it is kind of like a longsword, so we're going to hang on to that. That is a two-handed mace that is just worse, so I don't need that. The handgun, we're going to hang on to that because I am pretty sure I did a bad choice before when it came to selling the ones that I did, but then I had to. And now these shields. I don't need them. So yeah, sell them. Then, armor. Look at that. They have they have good prices. They also have maximum durability things. Yeah, let's buy that because we need it anyway. And we have a tavern. Let's see. What? I can't hear you. I was fighting those Gilder followers at the Oracle, or something loud went up near me. Yes, that is what happens when you fight them. Okay, and somebody who with permanent hearing loss, I would say. Hearing, I think, not earring. Hearing is a different thing. So you have already some things. You don't have anything over here, so you need what I have for you. There we go. And then everybody else is fixing their stuff. Yeah, we're really going to need... Well, actually, because we're going to need to repair our equipment before we repair the stuff that we have over here to sell, probably should do it like that. So I still need 97 tools, but let's see where we're supposed to go after this. To Gothmund. We've never been to Gothmund. Let's go to Gothmund. And hopefully everything is going to be fine there, because I really would... nope, everything's fine. I really would like to avoid fighting before I'm fully repaired. And before I'm fully healed as well. And hopefully they have two... Oh! Some nomads. It's fine. They have an archer. Yeah, it's sort of okay. Our armor is broken forever, but... it's fine. Is it? Is it fine? 95. Yeah, that armor is gone. And this armor is gone as well. That armor... Oh, freaking hell. Well, I'm gonna have to do it, ain't I? I'm gonna have to equip the bad armor. And, you hopefully don't get hit. You still have 100 and something, so it's not the end of the world. Because we're fighting them. Oh, we're fighting them. It's just, you know, might not go according to plan. They don't have handguns, so, you know, what do they know anyway? But we are a raggedy team. Do we have... I think we still have injuries as well. I didn't actually pay attention to that, and I probably should have. So, that thing has reach, if I remember correctly. Still, the strategy is going to be mostly waiting for them. Pressing F in the back. That is their bows that fool me, so I'm not too concerned about their bows. Although I will be potentially shooting them. Let's see. So they have cool shields. 74, 72. I could break their shield. Let's 74. Let's go for it. Yeah, that guy's not feeling happy about it. Pavel goes in. I'll do this. We need to kill that guy. Yeah, we're gonna attack them. They thought they were. They thought they were gonna. That we were gonna wait for them. They probably did, actually. Okay, that's some hits. And we get a dog. We shouldn't try to hold on to our dogs right now. Hold on to your dogs, gentlemen! That is an issue up there, though. So I'm not sure. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, miss. And that is a spear wall right there. Fannius is the only one who does it. So that guy over there needs a good shot. Let's see. 63. Gearhead. Lens. Clinically cynical. 73. Kills. Othma. 62. Misses. Yeah. So we can go over here. Say hi to your head. Doggo is saying hi to your head as well. And that dog is gonna die. I don't think that's a reasonable strategy to have, Mr. Dog. It is a bad strategy. Should have attacked that guy. Dog, Okay, that's a two-handed weapon, but it attacks twice. Yeah, we should be able to go up there. Oh, that guy's bleeding. That's nice. Ah. Distracting us. It's been a while since we've been distracted. I have missed this. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna try to bring that guy down because I don't want the dog to die. Let's see. Miss from the Knight-at-Arms. Brian gets 1 kill. Can't attack twice if he moves. Pavel, let's see, where do I want to go? Probably over here. Yeah, that's going well. Saying hi to you fellas over here. Didn't kill that guy. Man, that guy's not afraid at all. Fania says hi. Doesn't get a dog out. Mad Larkin misses it a lot. Furu goes in. And that's it. Doggos. Ooh, Doggo's engaging at the back. I don't want that dog to die either. That was a miss. You really... Oh my god, that was so needed. Oh, the dog is bleeding. That's bad news. That was so needed that the dog would land. Because he's capable of being afraid. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Ooh, lucky me didn't hit... Oh no. You freaking hell. You are a freaking hell, is what you are. With luck, that guy gets scared, but it is... Let's try and bring him down. Wow, man, that was lucky. Sakrin didn't do much. Othuru didn't do much. Brian, you know what Brian do. Brian always do. Pavel goes in. Elias goes in. So we are doing some work over there. But losing a dog is a shame. It is absolutely a shame. Mad Larkin very tired. Doggo is bleeding. Okay. Uthuru scares that guy a little bit. Sakrin won't be able to get there. That guy shield walls and distracts us. And nothing distracting me from you. Down you go. And Pavel leveled up, which is good. But we lost the dog, which is 200 and something. And companionship. In terms of gold. We have some dates! Look at that. Okay, so you need that. You need this. These shields, they're the Sipar shields, which I believe are the same. They just look better. Yeah, they look better. Do I want Pavel? Yes, I want Pavel to have one of these. Look at all our shields being weird. Okay, so that is about a helmet that I don't need. That is leather nomad robes. Those are bad. We have nomad maces. They are also bad. And we have some scimitars, which are very, very expensive. Oh, wait, but we don't have tools for that, so we're not going to repair them. But we did get a bunch of equipment, which is nice. And Pavel leveled up very badly, very poorly. Unfortunate. And I think I'm going to specialize him. Potentially in swords. That'd be a nice thing. Although I am giving him... What am I giving him? He doesn't have rotate. He needs rotate. Yeah. Us not having rotate. I think some of us don't. It's Elias who doesn't. Yeah. Elias is also not particularly amazing in terms of fighting. And that is always a bad thing. But we got 25 out of 25, so we're going to get a bunch of money out of this. As well as should. And of course... arriving in Gothmund for the first time. Gothmund is just where it said it was said to be. You have the men go for some rest and recuperation while you plan out the next leg of the patrol. Unfortunately, well, they don't have anything for us, so they could have tools. Do I want to wait for the tools? Or do I want to go back? I mean, it's not like... how would I be able to tell without saves coming? Fishing nuts. Fishing huts. The thing about the tools, though, the thing about that is that because we have the armorer, fixing things is very, very fast. So we don't really need to have the tools all up front. Like we normally do in this game. Like it's... We got some hyenas coming. Yeah, I could fight you, but I'd rather not. And I don't think they want to fight me either. They're going after some undead. Did you see those bony feet? Yeah, it was some bony feet up to the north. The worst kind of feet. And, is it? Nah, orcs are better. Are worse. So, let's see if we have more tools over here. I doubt it because we bought them all before. Yeah. We do have some things that we can sell. But very few. Kitties that are very upset, as per usual. Okay. Sell the heater shield. Sure. It's better, though. Having a nice... having heater shields... I don't know. Sleep art shields are really nice. I really like them. Okay, so I can't do anything else anywhere else. We got two-handed Saif. We're only going to need the one. I hope that one was fully fixed. I think it was. And we're good to go. But still no tools. No injuries, though. So yay for that. And, of course, we are liable of finding more of the Southerners. But that's what we get for basically getting another one of the... yeah. Dragging on, it says over there. Another one of the war things. Oh, man, we arrived at night. Returning to Count Gebhard von Berengar, you find the man sitting deeply into an enormous chair, as if he needed that space to support his nobility, opulence, and pride. And you get 2,000 crowns that I don't think it's worthwhile. When I moved to Wolfenfesti, says somebody, I never imagined life here would be so dull and hard, but still better than working the fields until your back snaps, I suppose. Yeah, fair enough. Unfortunately, very many things are unfortunate right now. Let's go to Jederberg. Because I'm sure there's going to be tools down there, but I did buy the tools down there more recently than I bought the tools up in Jederberg. That's some brigands. They're afraid of me. Because I'm very good. Let's hope that Jederberg has a mission, and he does, and tools, more importantly, actually. And they have very cheap tools as well. And food, as well, as it turns out. So, let's get some of that. Things are very nice. So, let's see where we are in terms of tools. We need 70. So, still not fixing any of these. That's very unfortunate. Let's see if they have an easy one over here. A man surprises you by sliding into your shoulder. Hopefully not with a dagger. Dune rune bastards, he says. The man... I wonder what other kind of... Oh no, rune. What the heck? Dune rune bastards. That's an interesting thing. The war in the south continues, but they've taken it upon themselves to break bonds of unspoken agreements. They're moving to on the ancient city. Okay, that's not a place that I've been to, I don't think. Let's see. Move to the ancient city and defend it against southern heathens. The problem is that I need armor. I need my thing. Oh my god, look at the prices there. Yeah, they really love me now. I know we had these prices before. We could take advantage of that and get some helmets. Not that we have too many of them. We have these goofy looking ones that I hate because they look goofy. Flat top. They're bad as well. Like, historically speaking, flat top hats are... I think they were considered at some point by some people... They were considered to be good. Like, oh, not good. They were considered to be good looking, I should say. I can see that. I can see people thinking that because of the, like, it's just different. And it's like all straight lines and stuff like that. That can be appealing. Where are we supposed to go? Yeah, we haven't been down there. Look at that. Do you see that square or that circle? That's the map revealing. We haven't seen the city yet. Yeah, we're going there. It's a one skull mission, so it better not be 5 million fights again. Oh man, and it doesn't even pay that good. But I think that might be the reason why they have those things, is the flat one, because being flat means that if I smash you with a mace, it's not gonna be deflected. It's just gonna smash you in the head. And that's bad. The ancient city has fallen under the banner of the Northern Crusaders, while the old gods no doubt rejoice, the gods of the cross apparently. Followers of the Gilder will presumably seek to have it taken back. This may present opportunities for the sinners of the sword. No, I think that means the mission is going to be harder. Because we're defending it. I'm not sure what that means. It probably means that there's one specific army that's marked as an objective. And What do we have? You come across a homestead and think to pass it, but all of a sudden, the door swings open and a man falls out, legs scissoring across the porch until he falls flat in the front yard. Drawing your sword, you investigate him. Turning him over reveals a green and purple face, a mouth caked with vomit and dried blood, the hair falling out of his head. You leave the body and enter the homestead, where you find more men like him. They're all southerners and seem to have come down with some northern illness that they are perhaps uninitiated to. Judging by the slovenly state of their equipment, they have been holed up here for quite some time. One of the southerners reaches out to you with a decrepit hand. Please, send us to the Gilder. The light of this world is no more. Yeah, sure. And we got tools and supplies, and we have enough tools and supplies. We have plus 11 to fix all of our stuff. The southerners are killed with dignity, or at least as much dignity as a sword can afford. Of course, you kill them at length, not daring to lay a hand on their diseased bodies. Apparently, I'm not initiated to this disease either. After each is laid to rest, you take a look around the homestead. To your luck, and probably because the material was rubbing their skins raw, the sickly had lain some equipment off to the side. You have the brothers scrub it clean and take it with you and onto the road. While leaving, there's some grousing about how maybe these men deserved worse, but others are quite fine with the mercy killings. Oh, right, okay, I was trying to process what exactly was being argued for. I think we found the ancient statue. That's the first time we see it. Let's go check it out. Doing some tourism over here. A golden man, the size of a castle, sits atop his stone throne with such august stature. It seems even he, as inanimate as he is, should rule the land. And perhaps the world would be better for it. This non-speaking entity with such awesome presence would make a finer ruler than the lot of skunks you constantly run into. The bulk of the statue rests upon an enormous disc made of spiraling square stones. Were they coffins, it'd take all of 2 bricks to store the sinners of the sword whole. The knight at arms tilts his helm up. If it ain't the biggest thing I've ever seen, I don't know what is. Ulthuru, the dark god, smirks and makes a reach for the sellsword's crotch. I thought the women folk said that little worm was the biggest thing to ever seen. As the company... that's basically a version of that's what she said. As the company laughs, you step forward and look up. You're not much for kneeling, but you feel the urge here. The statue's staring out at the world with firm authority, and its hands are out at the sides, one upon a sword staked into the earth, and the other supinated as though to weigh justice itself. You nod at the golden sheen present before you. That there is not a single scratch of a would-be robber suggests its austere presence still has some ethereal grip on the world. But that doesn't make sense. Any smart man would be nicking a fair share of the statue's shins alone. A few mercenaries ask if they can have a stab at collecting some gold for themselves. There's no harm in it, apparently. The statue is so huge, perhaps it's scared off the lesser scapegraces. By superstition alone. You have no reason to let a good thing go, like a nearly endless pile of gold shaped into something pretty, quote-unquote. To hell with the history and the artistry. You tell the men to have it. They leap to the task with the tools available, but the second Pavel, the sellsword, makes contact, he falls limp and slumps against the statue. Another mercenary goes to help him, brushes the enormous toe there, then collapses atop the sellsword. Just as the company begins to panic, the 2 mercenaries bolt back to their feet and start screaming about amazing sights. Sights beyond this world. Sights of the future itself. They were playing Battle Brothers on their computer. Invigorated by this, the company gladly runs themselves into the statue. The lot banging against its giant toes and falling backwards like mimes, unexpectedly finding a very real wall. It's the most ridiculous thing you've ever seen, but each man springs back to his feet, spilling out fantastic stories. You shrug and walk up to the statue herself, standing before the big toe with its big toenail. The men urge you forward. Sighing, you put your hand out and touch the toenail. Nothing happens. You find the gap between the nail and golden flesh. What? Wait, you find the gap between the nail... Oh, you find the gap between the nail and golden flesh. You angrily put both hands on the toe like it owes you money. Nothing. Well then, looks like you have riches to harvest. You draw your sword and... Time to strike gold. You swing the sword, but the second still touches the golden sheen of the world flashes over you as though you had struck the sun itself and drew blood. The sword continues on into the darkness like a star across the night sky, and it cuts a world of its own into reality, as though you had slashed the magician's cloth off his trick, revealing a room with pillared corners and beautiful silk curtains, and the sword continues on until it slams against the spear shaft. You look down to see a man with gilded armor and red eyes, holding his guard with a grimace. He slides across the tiled floor to his right and lets your momentum fall to the ground, and then he twirls the spear around his back and strikes it forward. You throw your arm wide in close rank with the killer, catching the spear shaft between your armpit and driving forward to stab him just beneath his pauldron, driving the sword into the heart. The man's red eyes drain to a pure white, and he goes limp and slides right off the steel. As he clatters to the ground, you quickly look around. Against the far wall stands an enormous bed with corners of marble, each statue shaped to a woman or man, each of them adorned submissively to what looks like a rising sun. There's an elderly man in the bed who is looking at you, bearded, eyes dim, weathered. Familiarity in his stare. He smiles, but it quickly fades. He yells, but you don't understand the words. A shadow pile slides across the room, and you wheel around to see a large knight with fire in his eyes bearing down with a two-hander. You step back and flip your sword crosswise and crouch at the knees to brace for impact. The killer's two-hander slams against your sword, and just like that, the world snaps away, and still frozen in a parry, you can feel the issuance of time and space fly by your sides like a plow wind. And an ungodly amounts of suffering, screaming, living and dying, and in the far distance a speck of light that fast approaches until you arrive back in your body, and your sword hits the statue and swings backward so hard it flies out of your hands and sails through the air until stabbing into the earth with an earthen chunk. The men look about one another. You go and fetch your sword. "I think you broke it, sir," says Dark Thuru. Which is fine, because the me here is not actually any one of the fighters. As he gets handsy with the pinky toe, you tell him and the rest of the men to pack their things. It's time to leave this place. Looking at the statue, you see that it's all rusted bronze now. You think to ask one of the... Bronze doesn't rust, by the way, because rust is for iron. It's called iron oxide. It doesn't happen in bronze. Bronze that has 0 iron. It's patinated. It could be patinated. You think to ask, or corroded. Actually, I'm not sure bronze corrodes, but patination is just a form of corrosion. Anyway, you think to ask one of the mercenaries if it had been gold earlier, but you already know the answer to that. Instead, you stare at the head of the statue, at the face, at the very familiar face, which I believe was the man in the bed, I think. Let's not dwell on this. No, that was good. That was good. Some really lengthy sentences there, but that's just the style this game is written in, and or written on, and I think that's a good thing. Anyway, for right now, I'm Crownling RPG, and this has been Battle Brothers. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment. Like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.